here we are, it's November favorites time, which means that the next favorite will be for December. I kind of want to vomit, but we're gonna push that aside and carry on with the video. We'll start off with the fashion favorites because I have two of those. The first is this bag from Madewell. If you've been watching me for a little while, you'll recognize this from a haul that I did from when I went to New York like 4 months ago or 3 months ago or something like that. This is one of the things that I purchased there. This is from Madewell, as I already said, and it is just like the best nighttime clutch. It's a color, so it's not too boring by being like brown or black, but it's a deeper color so it doesn't clash with anything, and I love the gold hardware along the bottom, and when I'm lazy I wear it like on my shoulder, and when I'm feeling fancy I just take the strap and tuck it inside and just wear it as like a clutch. I don't know what awkward hand thing I'm doing here. I'm sorry. It's got a mirror in it, so I don't need to carry a mirror with me whenever I go out. It's got a giant pouch here and a zipper back here that I like to keep my phone in. It's doing good things for me, and I've used it a lot this season, and I will continue to use it a lot. Oh no, there's a scratch on the back! It's okay, I'm over it. I'm over it. It's scratched on the back. Who cares? Whatever. It happens. I'm not over it. My next favorite is a coat, and it is a coat from Romwe. My next favorite is a coat from Romwe, and the funny story about this coat is I saw it like 4 or 5 months ago, was umming and ahhing about it, was like, I don't know if I love it. Decided I did love it. I went back a few days later and it was out of stock. I was so mad, I was so upset. I literally checked back every day for like weeks and it just never went back in stock. A few weeks ago I looked again and it was finally in stock, and I was like, yes please. So here's the jacket, and it's from Romwe, and it's kind of like a men's oversized blazer style jacket. Do you know what I mean? It's got a kind of permanently like stood up collar, and it just kind of like sits open. I have a blog post with me wearing this coat, so I'll put a link to that down below so you can see what it looks like, because I feel like me holding it like this isn't doing it much justice. It's not the warmest coat by any stretch of the imagination, but it is very cute, which is what I was going for. So all is well, I am happy. Yeah, freaking love this coat. The next thing I have is this sleek Blush by 3 blush kit set. Trio was the word I was looking for. Sleek Blush by 3 trio. So I've had this for quite some time now, and it's probably been in one of my really early favorites, but I just forgot that I had it because it got lost in all my other makeup. And I was in Sephora and I was looking at the Guy Bourdin collection for NARS, and I really wanted to buy one of the blushes called Cœur Battant, and I literally had it in my hand and I'm like, I'm gonna buy this, you will be mine, it will be fantastic. But for some reason I just decided not to. I was like, oh, I don't need more blush, I have so much blush. And then I got home, looked through my blush collection, and realized that this middle shade right here, it's probably not even, it's showing up really blue toned and bright on that end, but it's actually a lot more fuchsia-y than I think I'm seeing it in camera. But this is like almost a dupe for Cœur Battant. Like, I had Cœur Battant still on my hand, and when I came home I swatched this and they were like almost the same. And this one is like $13 and that one was like $30. So I'm gonna take a hard pass on that one. And because of that adventure, I remembered how much I love this trio, so I've been using it all the time now. I'm even wearing it today, and I can't stop using it, especially this middle really bright shade. It's so pretty, and there's so much product in here. Like, I've had this for so long and it's just not going anywhere. So yeah, really fantastic. Oh, what's the shade of this? This trio is called Pink Sprint. Yeah, and the color that I really like is called Pink Ice. My next favorite is, I don't even want to, I almost didn't put it in my favorites because I've talked about it so much recently, but I have to put it in my favorites because I'm being honest with you about the things that I really like, and it is the Urban Decay Vice 2 palette, and that's all I'm going to say about that because I've literally talked about it in the past 3 videos. So, Vice 2, Urban Decay, that's it. That's all. Now I'm going to move on to lip products, my favorite lip products. One of them is something that I mentioned in a video that just passed. It is the Hourglass liquid lipstick in the color Icon. When I first went to go buy this, I wanted to buy the mini version, couldn't find it, and then I was like, forget that, I'll just buy the big one. So I bought the big one, which I love. It's fantastic. I'll show a little swatcheroo right about now, just to show you how creamy and fantastic and like deep and beautiful and rich the color is. But went to Sephora, couldn't find it. I just went to Sephora yesterday and there's a full little mini bin stocked with the mini Hourglass Icon liquid lipsticks, which made me a little bit sad, but it's okay. Now I have the full sized and I know I love it, so there's no need for the mini one. But don't you hate that when you go to look for something and then you buy the more expensive version and then you find the cheaper version just a little bit later? Life. Anyways, love this though. Perfect color, wears fantastically. Like, once you put it on, it is game over for anything else you plan on putting on your lips that day. It is stuck to you like glue. It like melds with your skin and becomes one with your face. So it's great. My next favorite is also a liquid lipstick type product at a much cheaper price tag. It is the L'Oreal, I don't even remember what these are called, like Caresse something something and another. It looks like this. It has a weird little bullet tube. You'll know it when you see it. And I've kind of reawakened my love for this product. It's really beautiful as a light stain, and it's like a light fuchsia color, but then if you layer it over like 3 times, it's a super deep vampy berry color, which is obviously the way that I wear it, since when do I ever wear anything as a light stain? Never. I don't even know what light stain means. I mean, I do, but I just don't use it personally for me. But this color, worn as the deep vampy stain, is just amazing. Like, showstopper, game changer, so pretty, so glossy, and I love that it keeps its gloss for forever. I went to go buy one of the YSL glossy stains the other day and they were out of the one shade that I wanted, which is really annoying. But, you know, maybe I'll just pick up a few more of these to console myself. My next lip favorite, because there's never just one or two, is this Marc Jacobs lipstick, lip gel, I think that he calls it. Yeah, lip gel in Seduce Me. And it's just a really lovely color. I featured it in another favorite before, and I'll continue to feature it in many more favorites to come because it's so creamy and hydrating. And in the winter time, when my lips are dry and cracked and gross, this doesn't emphasize the dry, cracked grossness. It just looks nice, and it wears well, and it's just lovely. Well done, Marc Jacobs. So that's a favorite. And my last favorites are all nail favorites. And I normally don't have that many nail favorites, but this month I've been all about it. My first nail favorite is this nail polish from Sephora. It's the Formula X collection, and it's in the shade Fathom. And it is the most beautiful, unique shade. It's like a blue, like a murky gray blue, but like in a good way, not a bad way. And you just pop this lid off and it has like a more user-friendly, smaller lid, and it just wears really well and lasts really long. Like, I wore this nail polish and it didn't chip for like 5 or 6 days, which for me is an eternity because my nail polish chips like the next day. But this was just so good and the color is so pretty. My next favorite is a Rimmel nail polish, and it is the Rimmel Salon Pro nail polish in Barmy Blue. I know I've featured this before, but I'm just going to talk about it again. It is the perfect, like, dark, rich blue. It is gorgeous. It applies so opaquely and beautifully and spreads well, and it has that dope brush, you know the one that I mean, like the really wide brush that you can like cover the whole nail with like one stroke. It's such a good formula, and it's such a gorgeous color. I don't even know why people don't talk about this more often, but seriously, it's perfect. Go buy it. And my next nail favorite is this Revlon nail polish. This is from the Revlon Parfumerie line. The bottles look like this. How freaking cute are these bottles? They look like the cutest little nail polish bottle I have ever seen in my entire life. And I like that the stickers like make it look like it's like a little bit like vintage. I don't know, it's really cute. And the one that I got is in the shade Fresh Linen, and it's like a great nudish white with a slight sheen in it. Like very slight, nothing to be like, whoa, that's too much disco ball on my hands. But it's really wearable and really nice. I wear it when I want to wear a very subtle nail polish that's not going to clash with anything, but still has a little bit of pizzazz. And that's what this one does. Also, these are scented, and this one legit smells like fresh linen. I kid you not. It dries down, smells like laundry on your hands. So, winning all around. And my last favorite might be my favorite, if that makes sense. Definitely my favorite of all my nail polish favorites. It is this Sally Hansen Complete Salon Manicure Overcoat in the shade, it's called something really cute, Open Mica Night, and it is my favorite. I have a blog post on this with me wearing this nail polish, the duo that I'm actually wearing right now on my nails. It's in a blog post, and I will link that below. It is little holographic squares. This is perfection. I love it so much. Obviously, like with all glitter polishes, you kind of have to dot it on where you want it, just because that's just the nature of really chunky glitter particles. But I cannot stop looking at my hand. Like I keep looking at my hands and being like, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Like words don't even do it justice. Pictures don't even do it justice. You just need to go find it. I think it's part of like a special holiday collection, so I don't think it'll be around for forever, even though it should be, because it's amazing. So I definitely think you should snatch this up if you can, because it's the words. I don't have enough words for how much I like that nail polish. Oh, I actually have one more favorite, and I realized that I'm wearing it not on my body, but on my hand. Well, my hand is part of my body. Whatever. It's these rings here. I bought it in a set from Urban Outfitters. I don't even know if you can see them from here, because me looking in the viewfinder, I can't see it, but maybe you can. And it's just a set of little rings, and just little simple round rings. There's a set of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 79. I think maybe there's 10 of them in total. I don't know. There's a bunch of them. And you just mix and match and put them anywhere on your fingers. And I like this simplicity of just wearing lots of rings that are really small, because then it's not as overwhelming as wearing a lot of like big chunky costume jewelry. And I just really like these. They're super pretty. I think I can insert a clip of them still in their package if I can find the packaging. If I can do that, I will do that for you. But yeah, they're just really simple, and they're a mix of 2 different washes. Like one of them's a silver, or half of them are a silver kind of color, and half of them are like that kind of blackened metal. What's that blackened metal called? Don't remember. But you know what I mean, the darker metal. And yeah, gunmetal. Gunmetal, that's the word. So half of them are like silver and half of them are like a gunmetal color, and I'm just really happy with them. So that's it for my November favorites. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I wish I had profound things to say at the end of my videos, but I don't. So, goodbye.